Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. So guys, they have finally posted the dates for the Springtide Bloom Event, and it's coming very soon, starting April 26th and running through May 23rd. So I thought we could go over what we can expect from this event and why we should be doing it. There are a couple of small things in here that I know you won't want to miss. The Springtide event is an event that is new this year and celebrates the transition of Eternum from winter to spring. They make this obvious by making some changes to the map. All over the map they have decorated with flowers and carts of pigment and all sorts of bright springtime decorations. So in order to participate in this event, you will first make your way to all the settlements, much like with any of the other events to the town center. This has been changed to match the event. This time it's a windmill with flowers and other decorations below it that suit the theme. It's actually quite well done with moving parts and gears on this windmill. As far as appearance goes, this is a winner. When you interact with these, you will receive your diamond gypsum as usual during these events, as well as some wispy Spritz. This is a bug repellent that you will be using to actually participate in the event, and randomly some event-themed consumables, which we'll get into shortly. After you have visited this in each settlement, you will then be heading to the Springtide Camps. We again have 4 event camps set up at the usual locations around the map. You will want to visit all of these. They're quite nice, once again themed all about spring with flowers and other bright decor. Once there, you will interact with this pile of sacks in the center, where you will receive a sack that contains a small pile of coins. Now, once you have all these, you can begin. But keep in mind all of these have a standard cooldown, so you will be able to interact with them once per day. The main NPC for this event will be standing nearby. It's called the Bloom Herald. This is where you will receive a very short quest chain which serves as an introduction on how the event works, but also as a vendor who sells the event items, which I'll get into in a few moments. So, once you have completed this quest, you will be fully versed on what to do, but I'll briefly explain how it works. Basically, all over the map you will find these big lit up flower locations. They're very easy to find. They both show you on the map, but also create a rainbow colored cloud above them, and they emanate a ton of light. So, once there, you will see a flower in the center. This is what you need to gather, but it's guarded by these 3 swarms of deadly angry earth wasps. If you attack them, you will do almost no damage, and they will kill you quite quickly. This is where the wispy Spritz comes in. On the ground, all around the flower, you will see these little glowing interactable spots. When you click these, you will place your Spritz there, which will create a charge and a red circle around it. Simply stand in the circle with the wasps aggroed, and it will explode, dealing 1/3 life damage to them. So 3 Spritz per flower. When you kill them, they will have a chance to drop goo, and they drop it quite often. That's the premium token item for this event. But then simply gather the petals from the flower and you're done. Now, the thing with these spots, these flowers only show up on the map in a small radius around where your character is standing, because they are located like every 2 meters on the map. If they all showed up, that would simply be ridiculous and your map would be covered with flowers. Now, after you've collected these petals, you return to one of the event caravans and talk to the NPC here in the wagon, and you can then turn in your goo and your petals for tokens. There's nothing really new about this, it's the same as all the other events, except the turn-in rate. 1 wispy wasp goo is 1 premium token, and 5 petals is 1 regular token. This is a very generous turn-in. I wonder if it'll be increased on live. But in the past, they rarely change it, so it looks like this may be how it is. And really guys, the event's that simple. Now, if you want to have unlimited Spritz to continue to work on this event, simply head over to the area here. This is where you will craft more Spritz outside of your daily free allotment. This stuff is ridiculously cheap to craft, so you won't have any trouble here. Now, to the rewards and why people will be doing this event. At Tier 1, we have 3 event-themed consumables. First, a drink. This one you will want to stock up on because it's a luck drink that works much like the turkey from the Turkey Lawn event, granting constitution and luck based on your character's level. Then we have 2 other foods. These grant attributes and increase the amount of petals you receive when harvesting event flowers from 7 to 14, so very worth it to carry a few while working on this event. And then in Tier 2, we have some event-themed dyes and a bunch of schematics for gear. These schematics work very much as you would expect. You just craft them, and depending on your materials and the RNG, they roll gear choosing 1 perk between 595 and 600. They basically are just skins really in a regular armor craft. Then in the final tier we have the good stuff. First, you can buy the beekeeper skin, which you may notice the robe. I know many of you will want this. This looks exactly like the Twitch drop from over a year ago when Amazon series Wheel of Time released. It's just a plain white robe. I always get people commenting on my videos wanting it, or asking how or if they can get it. Then we have the Springtime Ruffles skin, 2 emotes, 1 dance, and 1 frolicking in the grass. Then 8 pieces of home decor, which again, many of my viewers who enjoy home decorating in this game will love. They're always asking me where they can get flowers and plants. Well, here you go. And then of course, the guaranteed 600 patterns that seem to be the final reward in every event now. These require no armoring skill as usual and offer 25 for an attribute of your choice, and come with an empty socket, physical aversion, refreshing, and a random perk. Now I know people want elemental aversion lately, But don't sleep on these patterns. They have a ton of potential, especially for a newer 60, not to mention the parts so many overlook. Crafting these provides you with 56,700 armoring experience per craft. Crafting each of these would go a long way into power leveling your armoring like crazy. These also have a chance to provide you with an expertise bump when they're crafted, which is also good, but most importantly, the cost to make them. It's so low, I'm not quite sure how anyone could complain here. I went ahead and crafted a full set, so you could see what the skins look like. I don't love the colors, but the nice thing here is these are not skins, these are armor sets, so they're dyeable. So you can make these look quite nice, especially the heavy. And guys, that's pretty much it for the event. This event certainly isn't groundbreaking, and I'm sure it won't be bringing anybody flooding back. But it isn't a bad event. Some of the skins are actually pretty sweet, and I know I will be getting them. And the bottom line really is this. It's an event. It's a fun little distraction with some nice rewards. So my expectations of it were met and then some. What do you guys think? Will you be taking part in this event, or could you care less? Let me know in the comments. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.